What got you into rapping?
What got me into rapping? Um, well, what really got me into music, when just say rapping, was surprisingly enough my mother, our mother. She had a big musical like influence on me, but also like she had a big like expand our bubble of music. She didn't just listen to one genre. She listened to all types of different music. So just kind of just like growing up and listening to her like play like all these different kinds of musics and like different kinds of sounds, it always kind of like intrigued me, and it intrigued me in a way to like, I was like, I kind of always wanted to like learn how to do this, or learn how to get into it, but I never kind of fully pursued it. And all the time as I was younger, whenever I had time to really be by myself and was alone, I always found myself kind of like freestyling, singing to myself. It started off with me singing to myself, and then as time kind of went on, I started to listen to a little bit more rap, getting into I was in middle school actually. I was just maybe hitting the 7th grade, where I started like freestyling a little bit and playing around with it and doing it with my boys and putting them on. Honestly, I don't know. Like I would say like X and Juice really played a big influence on me and wanted to make music. Like just seeing how X how he took over and how he was carrying and holding it down, that was just like, that was very inspirational. And just how like at that time too, I had my own little clique. We was all gonna do our own thing with the music and just like kind of like try to just come up with it. But that ended up kind of like falling out. And then like as X had died, kind of was like, that shit was weird, to be honest. Cause I remember the day how I felt when that had happened, like the energy and the work. Like to me, like that day was just so distorted. Like I remember just not wanting to be bothered at all. And then my dad had told me, he's like, "Yo, I think your boy like X had passed," and I was like, "Wait, what?" He showed me the article. But when I had started listening to Juice WRLD, and seeing how he's like was making music and how he was just freestyling and just having fun and just like doing this like it was nothing, kind of like really like started pushing me more into the music. But also another thing that I always kind of had that was influence, or was a big influence on me too, was NGB Spade. He always, believe it or not, was doing something with music all the time. Like I remember him playing the trombone, the flute. Like he was always doing musical shit. Saxophone. There would be times where we was getting dropped off from the school bus, where him and his friends would start freestyling on the way home. And sometimes here and there he would kind of like try to like bring me in and hype me up, but I was like kind of like shy as a kid, and just was like, I'm gonna say something stupid. I don't want to fuck this up or get made fun of. So I never really like supersonic speed. I barely remember that. But yeah, there was this one time where I had got the courage to just say fuck it, and I had like freestyle with them real quick, and I guess it was actually some good stuff from a kid, and they all kind of liked it, and I was like, okay, I like this feeling. And from there, yeah, kind of like just always watching you always like make music, and how you went about making music, and how you like just be freestyling to show off your dome. Like I was just like, yo, like that's crazy. Like every time someone's been around me and was like, yo, you're really good, like, oh, you could do something with this, or like, like we like what you're doing or whatever. And I'm just like, nah, man, like I'm nothing compared to what like my brother is. And those are really the things that really played a big influence on me to why like I'm into music.